big bucks.
So we're back up. We're going to be checking out the microchips on those trail cams to see what creatures we can find that got their pictures taken. Stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. I'm here with my buddy Ray, and he's accompanying me on this trip here because we're looking at something that I noticed on the satellite image of this area, and it's got me really curious to see what it is. So he's going to accompany me. We're going to go check it out, and we're also going to check out those trail cams. So let's go ahead, go up to the spring and see what we've got. So let's walk up to the
So you didn't say I had a gun just to be protective for critters, huh?
well, okay, we made it to this trail cam here, and I'm going to go ahead and see what we have on it and look at the images. Okay. Replay. Okay, this one didn't pick up any images. Darn.
Huh.
I hope we didn't. I wonder if it's just inactivity. We'll go ahead and reset this. And it could be that it's just set too high. It's not catching the little guys.
That's possible. Looks like it may be.
Let me set it lower. There we go. Okay, it's set lower. And hopefully we'll catch something out of it. Now let's go check this one out.
We got two of them close there?
Yeah, getting two different angles.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Replay. A skunk. I got a skunk going through there. Okay. I got a skunk in there. So the only thing I got was one creature in 3 days, and that was a skunk. So I guess you could say, as far as the trail cameras go, I got skunked. So we'll leave them out here for another week or so, and maybe we'll pick something up. Anyway, I want to go check out that feature that I was talking about. So let's go do that.
Yeah.
So
You can see the bottom.
yeah, that feature is right straight over here, and there's a pathway that goes right along the goes up to that ridge. So it should be pretty easy walk, and we'll just go ahead and take our time. So I made it to this fence line. There's the barbed wire, and then our focus is getting over there.
Yeah, I got a couple.
So there's a lot of repair to the fence line back here. All right, now we're on BLM land.
Right.
And we just got to go right down over there. There's a grassy field over there.
There should be.
Yeah, if a fire came through here, it would really clean this up. Well, I'm near my target area and where I needed to be. Ray's still making it across the creek down there, but nice little grassy meadow. And where I'm looking at is right back there. We'll see. I take my coat off. It's warmed up quite a bit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, he's got a table set on top, right at his property,
Yeah.
in kind of an open area,
Oh,
so he can just lean the gun on there and shoot.
I wonder if that's what I saw, is the table.
There's trees around it, some big trees. I mean, some tall trees.
Oh. No,
And I'm not sure.
what I'm looking at is just right over here, and it's all grassy pathway from here on out. But
Okay.
there is a
There's a big grassy part down here too.
there's a road tracks that go through the fence line down there.
Right.
Yeah. And this,
Yeah, those are old.
yeah, and that thing is just right on the other side of that.
There, at his bench, just behind his bench, are some mushrooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see. We'll continue it this way, but not too much farther.
Yeah.
Well, I got up there and I didn't see what I saw on the satellite image, but I did run into my neighbor and had a nice talk with him. He's got trail cams out and was talking to me about, he has a lot of mountain lion on his trail cams. He's also got a couple of wolf and a lot of deer and some elk. And of course a lot of bears. So there's a lot of wildlife up here. Well, that stands to reason we do live in the wilderness. But check this out. This is gorgeous. Okay, go ahead and leak.
I see one of his signs. That's usually the truck's right over there.
Here, there's a blanket right here.
Yeah,
Here's the fence.
I found that blanket. There was well, there was two blankets. It was during an elk season.
Yeah.
I found that one somewhere up here, and there was another one up on this hill.
Yeah, there's one right there above the spring that I got a picture of.
Yeah. You've seen it. Yeah, they're around here hunting elk during elk season.
Where did you find this blanket over here?
Just up here a little ways on the
Still,
left.
still on the
They were
property.
watching the pond. Still watching the little creek.
Okay, so I want to find out how they got through here.
Well, I don't know where they came from.
How the vehicle drove through here.
Oh, I haven't seen any tracks up here. I'm back here.
Okay, I found the road. It goes right up through there.
Well, this goes right. That's where that goes. And this goes right over to the other path.
Well, let's go down over here.
Yeah.
So there's the path, there's the road.
Yeah.
And it came
Road
through
right over there.
right here.
Yeah.
So it's feasible they could have pulled that travel trailer through here and right up to there. So, well, we made it this far back to our path. We're just going to walk up to the truck now. But we found the other path right through here that crosses the road and goes over to the neighbor's property over there. Well, I didn't find, again, I didn't find what I was looking for, what I saw on the map. I don't know, I'm sure if I went far enough up. What I could do is just get a GPS and find out the coordinates from Google Maps and then bring a GPS up here or a cell phone or whatever and see if I can coordinate with GPS to find the exact location of that. Because what I think it is, it's a tiny travel trailer that was taken from the property here, and it was a real tiny travel trailer, a little vintage, cutest thing. Didn't have a bathroom, but it was real tiny. Anyway, that would have been ideal to drag back up here. In fact, it was small enough you could take it up with a fairly large ATV, a four-wheel ATV. So I see it on, I see something that looks like it on satellite, but I didn't see it when we were up there. I'm not sure even if I went far enough up. But we were far enough in from the fence line to where it should have been. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go head back to the truck. Well, I got totally skunked on this, but I got some good exercise. Had a nice visit with my neighbor, and then took my other neighbor with me and had a nice time with him. Got out and had a little bit of an adventure. Well, I made it home and didn't find that item. I'm going to go ahead and go back now that I found out a better way to go in there and try to find out what that item is. It looks like it could be that vintage travel trailer that disappeared, and it would stand to reason because you could. We found the pathway for which from where it started to where, if that is where it ended up back up there in the back. And I believe they took it and used it as a hunting lodge or a place to stage their hunting, which stands to reason. But I'm going to go ahead and go, if I can find it, retrieve it, bring it out of there and try to restore it. That would be an awesome thing. I already have this other RV I needed to restore. Anyway, that's it on this adventure. I was happy my friend Ray was able to go out and go with me. He's an old bachelor that just needed to have some time spent with somebody, so we took him out and we went for a little bit of a walk, and he brought his weapon so we could there's wolf out there, there's tigers, or not tigers, there's wolf out there, there's mountain lions. Yeah, you don't know what we're going to find out or encounter up there. Maybe even have a chunk of wood thrown at us by Sasquatch. Who knows? After all, this is Oregon. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little bit of an adventure. It was beautiful today. We're expecting snow in 2 days. Quite the contrast. This is the early part of March. We're still waiting for our last frost, and in March every single year we're accustomed to getting one big blast of snow for the year, and it looks like we might be getting it, so stay tuned and I'll give you guys an update, maybe some flocked farm. to show. Stay tuned for that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Also, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I enjoy reading your comments. Click that share button to share our videos on your social media platforms. It helps out the channel a lot. And also, check out the video links I have down below. I'm showing people how to find and buy cheap property in a cheap house. Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.